This weekend, talkSPORT brought you live an exclusive commentary of Tommy Fury's unanimous decision win over KSI. Our very own Adam Cattrall was left furious following the mass brawl in the ring at the end of Logan Paul's victory over Dillon Danis and said that the crossover boxing events are ruining the sport.
And this is the danger, right? This is the danger of these crossover events. Because, yes, it's a great event, everybody's come out, they're all celebrating, they're all having a great time. But when you get sport. So 1 second. It's not sport. When you get absolute morons like this participating in this situation that then take the sport to disrepute, these kids will go on tonight and think that that's acceptable. That is not acceptable behaviour in a boxing ring.
There's two ways of looking at it, right? Mm-hmm. One is right. Yeah. Or two, it's not boxing. Yeah. It's not boxing.
It's more entertainment.
It's more WWE, right? Which way do you view? You watched the fight the weekend.
Yeah.
So you bought the
Watched
fight.
the card.
You watched the card. So before that was YouTubers fighting.
Yeah.
What was that like?
Do you know what? There are a couple fights on there, and I can't remember the names of them, but there were a couple of really good fights where I really enjoyed it because it was going one way than the other. But I mean, on the whole, like I'm watching it, not thinking I'm watching boxing. I'm just watching entertainment.
Like white collar boxing. You're thinking, right?
I'm watching entertainment, but again, I didn't mind. I didn't mind the KSI Tommy Fury fight. Yeah. Even though it was still poor quality, I didn't mind it. But the Logan Paul fight, Dillon Danis, was embarrassing.
Go on, why was it embarrassing?
For starters, Dillon Danis didn't throw any punches, and he had this weird kind of stance where he was like throwing a kind of backwards punch, and then trying to take him down twice. Like the UFC is just ridiculous. And then it didn't surprise me that it all broke out. But it was was embarrassing.
But there'll be fans of Logan Paul and Dillon Danis that watch the fight that aren't boxing fans. That when the biggest names in boxing fight, like Tyson Fury or whoever, right? They're not going to watch.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's a fact, right? So those people that are fans of Logan Paul, they probably enjoy the fight. They probably enjoyed everything they saw.
No, but it wasn't even a fight. All it was Logan Paul just throwing punches at Dillon Danis, and Dillon Danis just doing nothing.
But do you think YouTube fans of Logan Paul and KSI, do you think they enjoyed the evening's entertainment? Like, at the end there, Adam Cattrall going, this is a disgrace.
That fight was a disgrace.
But do you think they're watching it going, this is great fun?
No. I think some of the other fights, because as I said, there were some really entertaining fights that I actually thought, I like this.
Right.
But that particular fight, Dillon Danis versus Logan Paul, was just embarrassing.
Is there a danger? Because there was a couple of times, Tommy Fury was deducted a point for hitting in the back of the head, right? And there was also, I think you remember KSI's last fight, or the fight before.
Elbow,
right? Is there a danger? Because these guys don't really know what they're doing in a boxing ring, that there could be an awful injury, back of the head punch or elbow or...
Yeah, I think if they step up to a certain level or they get above their station and they then decide to go and fight like someone who's a proper... Because listen, Tommy Fury's a novice, isn't he, when it comes to boxing? But you've heard Jake Paul talking about Canelo and these guys. If they were to step up and fight a proper boxer, it could get really dangerous. It's like when Logan Paul fought Mayweather, and listen, it doesn't get much better than... Mayweather could just toy with him. Absolutely toyed with him, do you know what I mean? But if Mayweather had did to Logan Paul what he did to Conor McGregor, it might have ended differently. It could have ended differently because against Conor McGregor, he kind of toyed with him for a bit and then started to punch his head off. If he did that to Logan Paul, it could be serious injury.
I want to take calls in it. What's your stance on the whole event? Do you want to see more of it? Do you want to see less of it?
It doesn't really bother. I don't want to see Dillon Danis again. No. But I wouldn't mind seeing Logan Paul fight someone else because he tried to box, fair play to him. But Dillon Danis was just an idiot.
And Tommy Fury, is it embarrassing for him?
Well, no,
he should be able to take KSI's face off, shouldn't he?
Mate, if he's getting
7 mils for that. Yeah, no,
keep
I know
doing
that.
it.
Yeah,
I don't think he could beat anyone at British level.
No, he couldn't. So that's his level, right?
If people keep offering him 5-10 million to fight these YouTubers, then I'd keep doing it. But I think he has to be better because I wasn't impressed with him at all. But I haven't been. Do you know what I will say about them though? Listen, fair play to them, what they've done. Remember KSI was sitting in his bedroom playing FIFA. I
don't know if I can say well done.
No, you have to. What's created? The guy sitting in his bedroom playing FIFA.
Yeah, for him personally, well done.
He's now headlining big fights.
But for what he's brought to the world of whatever you want to call it, sport, boxing, entertainment, I think it's embarrassing.
It wasn't good entertainment. I enjoyed the KSI Tommy Fury fight. Funny.
These people are getting copious amounts of money to be less than average. Yeah. How sad is that? That's the world we're living in.
No, but people want to watch it.
There was a time, Benny, where young kids growing up would look at a fighter and go, "That's what I want to be like." Now they're like,
all footballers. Not anymore.
I want to be a YouTuber. Yeah. Let's speak to you, the football fan. Aaron is an Arsenal fan. Hi, Aaron.
Hello, mate. You all right?
I'm great. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thanks, mate.
What'd you make of all that rubbish at the weekend?
It was an absolute shambles. It's like, I don't even like boxing no more. I can't watch it. It's shocking.
But that's not boxing, though, Aaron, is it? How old are you, Aaron?
25.
Okay. So, are you Are you sucked into all this YouTube nonsense or not? Are you past that at your age?
No, I've never watched any of it.
All right, okay. So it's not, when you say you're not going to watch boxing again, I hope it doesn't put you off boxing, because it's really not, is it?
No, but it does. Like, Tyson Fury's one of the greatest heavyweights of all time, and he's doing the crossover thing, and it's just like, I get it, it's all for money. Like, I don't judge them. It's just, that's not what the fans want to watch.
It's not even a difficult one, to be fair, because if you are boxing purist, as you said, it must be difficult to watch. But is it not the case that you maybe don't look at it as you're watching boxing? It's more you're watching entertainment. Like, it's almost a mix between WWE and boxing. It's kind of in between.
Yeah, it just annoys me that they're calling it boxing. Like, if Tommy Fury calls out Canelo and Jake Paul calls out Canelo, they'll get their head punched in. Like,
yeah,
and I'd
true.
love to see it, personally. I think it'd be great for the sport to actually shut them down and just shut the whole operation down.
That's impossible because they make so much money, Aaron.
Yeah, I know. They won't take the proper fight. So keep fighting YouTubers, and he's gone down that path now, Fury, and he won't come back.
No, but thanks for your call, Aaron. But nor should he, right?
No.
Listen, he must know his level. He must know that if he fought a boxer, he'd probably be in danger of not just losing, but getting badly injured.
Do you know what is mad? The last two fights that he's had, like Tommy Fury, certainly against KSI and Jake Paul.
Those his last two, but they aren't now.
He probably won't have a more high-pressure fight than them two. And I'm talking about whatever he does in his career, because he's got boxing on his back, even if he was to go in for a British title, it's probably less pressure in that fight than it would be him fighting KSI and Jake Paul, because it's almost like you have to win.
And less money.
A lot less money.
He's probably made about over 10 million for those two fights.
Easy.
Good luck to
him. He's won both on points.
Good luck to him. And that shows you how bad he is. Yeah. He's beaten both YouTubers on points.
Did you see the star jumps? KSI.
Yeah. What's that all about? Paul's up next. Hello, Paul.
Hi, gents. You both okay?
We're great. Very well. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Very well. So I went on Saturday.
How much did you pay?
14 euro. I was in a box. My work's got a box.
Okay.
So yeah, a bit of a perk. So I agree with both of you. So I took my 14-year-old boy. He knew everyone on the card. I watched the old card like you, Darren. I think the best fight on there was he called Dean the Great? I don't know if you...
Is that... There was one called Dean the Great. I can't even remember the names, but I enjoyed some of them. Anyway,
Paul, go on.
Yeah, so I agree with you, Andy. The quality was absolutely shocking. The main event, Fury, he didn't know how to deal with KSI bouncing around. I think someone a couple of levels up would have worked out how to sort that out, which just shows he isn't at the level, and if he was doing it properly, I'd have some fears for him. But I will agree with Darren. I don't know if you've ever been in an NBA game. That's what it reminded me of. It's all about the intros and dancing girls and fireworks. And we were all given a wristband, and the wristband lit up. So the whole place lit up different colours, and it was just about the show rather than anything else.
So it was a night of entertainment, Paul.
Yeah, it was entertainment. Yeah,
Paul, it was Dean the Great versus Walid Sharks. Good fight, that. I enjoyed that one.
Yeah, that was probably the best one.
Yeah,
okay, don't spoil the result of Sky Plus.
No, I promise you, that fight there, Dean the Great versus
don't promise me.
No, you'd have enjoyed that.
Don't promise me that.
I enjoyed that one.
Yeah, how many? What was it? 3 rounds?
No, it was 5 rounds. 5 rounds, right? But honestly, it was a good fight. And even Salt Pappy versus Slim, I enjoyed that too.
Stop. It sounds like you're talking about a slush machine.
talkSPORT Drive, super opinionated sporting debate, Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.